you? Hang on, I was trying to grab. Let me use. Burn some sage and sweetgrass. I love the smell of sweetgrass. Do you love the smell of sweetgrass? I think it smells so good. I love it. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hi, Angela. Hi, you guys. What's up? How are you guys doing? I'm totally doing well. Well, happy birthday. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. I can't see what your name is. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I can't see everyone's name. I gotta clean my glasses off. Hold on. Hi, Teresa. Okay, is it Nana Rat? Hello, Nana Rat. Hi, Teresa. And happy birthday to Cindy. Happy birthday to you. That's all you're getting out of me. That's it. No, no, no. Then let's not get too carried away there. Okay, so my flames are lifting a lot lately. I used to do that all the time when I first started practicing, and I thought it was so awesome because I could lift the flames. But lately, the last few days, I've started doing it again, and I don't know what it means. What does it mean when you can lift flames? Does anyone know? Come on, burn. No one? No one knows? You had a great day. That's awesome. Well, I had a good day. I don't really have bad days, I don't think. I had a really good day. I think the only time I had a bad day was the day when the last time I had a bad day was when we came back from our trip and I had food poisoning. And so on that day, that was not a good day. I was traveling and I had food poisoning and I was like, fuck me. Damn it. And then I was trying to, oh, thank you, sweetheart. I was trying to like feel better and not be sick and take care of everything I needed to do, and it was not fun. You know what I mean? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're being able to lift flames, but I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I don't know either. I never really looked into it. I just thought, oh, look how cool. I was just like, woo. But I don't know what it means either. I guess I should ask. I just thought it was fun. Something fun. Playing with fire, because I like to play with fire a lot. And, you know. pretty witchy. Hi, Ev. How are you, beautiful? How are you? So tonight I have two semi-emergency spells that I have to do, and depending on how I feel when I'm done doing those will determine how much of my puppet work I get done. Because one's an emergency court case and it has to do with a child, and so, you know, that has to be put up there. And then the other one's a poppet booster, but she's having a date tomorrow, and so that has to get put up. But I think I'll have time to do my puppet work. I don't think I'll have a problem with that. 86. Lately, Hikate's been working with me a lot on hearing things from other realms all at the same time, and trying to recognize where it's coming from and what it means. And it's kind of, I'm a bit spun. Okay, wait, I gotta read it. What did you say, darling? My puppet talked to me, and we're together the whole night. Yay! He feels so sorry for being an asshole, not back yet, but we're good again. Thank you for the love booster you did. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited for you. Hi, babe. Hi, Heavy C. Heavy C is not home tonight. He's out running the streets. I'm just kidding. He's not. Just kidding. And you guys, that thing that I posted in the coven is not about me and Heavy C. We're fine. I was just playing around, and I have this app that you can make things talk and sound funny, and so I was using that, and it's not street racing. You better not be street racing. You get yourself into trouble. I thank the gods and you. Thank you. You're so very welcome, sweetheart. That's very cool. I'm excited for you. And then Mother's Day is coming up. So I want to get, next week, I want to get Hikate some blue roses. And I want to get her some of that oil that Gio sent me. I gave the last bottle that she gave me to Saffron's, but I want to get some more of that oil, and I want to get some blue roses for the goddesses. So that's on my list of things. Oh my gosh, so I know I'm all over the place. But so I went to this place called the Antique Corral, and they had this giant mortar and pestle, and it's made out of iron, and it's really old. And then the thing, that goes, it's huge. Great big huge thing. And I talked her into selling it to me. And I got it. I gotta clean it up and, do some stuff with it. Probably have to, hey Black Widow. Probably have to get a bag of salt, like the kind that the big rock salt, the kind that you put in the homemade ice cream machine thing, I'm gonna get some of that big rock salt and pour it in there, and then grind it up and clean it out really good like that, and then I'll burn it, of course. And I've only been on for like 10 minutes, sweetheart. Who is this? Is that Kimberly? Hi, Kim. But yes, I'm really excited about that. I'm just you know, living my best life. I have nothing to complain about. Everything's well for me. What are you guys doing for Mother's Day? Anyone have any awesome trips planned or anything like that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. I'm such a dork. I get I get excited about silly little things. I know. Now I understand why you I was ready. Oh. Did shit hit the fan for you, darling? Well, the energy is high. I know. Well, do you need me to do a calm down for you? I could do one. I have a few of them made for other people, but I could put one on for you too. I have two people ask me for a calm down candle, so I have to, you know, put some calm down energy candles on for them. But I'm doing my IVF transfer on the 8th. Ooh, that's very exciting. Today, or yesterday, was Cindy's birthday. Yep, pretty exciting. There's a fly in here. Well, I'll call you later and check on you. I'm sure she'll be fine. She's tough. Let me see. I can't see who's that. Ahmed? Hello? Yes, everyone tell Cindy happy birthday. How old are you again? You told me once, but I can't remember. You just told us the other day. Happy born day. 59. I was gonna guess 60, so I'm glad I didn't guess. I know people get really like, I don't know, bent about their age, but I don't understand that. I don't care. Like I don't get upset about my age. I earned these years. What did you forgot? What do you mean you forgot? Listener, did I forget a listener? Do you mind explaining on how the booster and the bone reading process works? Thank you. Well, okay. So if you have spell work, say you have, we'll just say love spell, because that's a good example. You have a love spell out, and then I don't know, we'll say you're not sure how it's affecting their life or if it's affecting them. Hi, Weed Witch. And so you want to do a bone reading and a booster, like to get they keep the energy moving. I don't know, maybe they text you, but you're still not sure how it's affecting them or something like that. So you want to do a booster just to kind of get control of the spell and keep it moving, right? But then the bone reading is going to tell me exactly where it's affecting them in their life and what's going on with them. And it's pretty accurate. I was really surprised. The last one I did. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to do that spell tonight too. The last spell I did, or bone reading I did, said that the side chick was trying to get pregnant by the guy, and I knew that because they took the fertility bone that I have, and then it went. There was a hole in it, and then the female bone went through the fertility bone. So I was able to say, "Well, she's trying to get pregnant," and then my client was like, "How did you know that?" I'm like, "Well, it says right here, you know." And she's like, "Well, that's very accurate because I guess the girl gets her hair done in a salon where my client's sister works or something like that, and then she had told the hairdresser that she was trying to get pregnant and blah 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 blah." And so the bone reading just tells you what's happening, what blockages are in the way, or how it's affecting their life, how the curse or spell work is getting them. And then the boosters are just to kind of keep things moving. Sometimes if you're fighting with the person, then you want to do a booster to kind of calm everything down. If you're have a date coming up, like the booster I'm getting ready to do today, they're having a date tomorrow, and so I'm gonna do light a booster candle to make sure everything goes smoothly and is successful. So it just depends on what you need from it. Hi, Amberson. How's it going, darling? I'm fine, and how are you, Weed Witch? Thank you for asking. Oh, yep, yep. So, and then sometimes if it's like, if you have two or three boosters or two or three spell works going on the same person, then sometimes you want to do, while one's taking place or working, then you might want to do a booster on the other one. It's completely up to the clients. And if they feel like the energy needs a boost, then I'll do them all day long. I don't care. So, um, they do work, they do help, and they're usually always very successful. So, I mean, there are a couple of castings here and there that are pretty slow moving, and that's just because there's so many things that need to be moved around. Okay, some updates I wanted to share. Got a very I got very affected by the candle you did. I bet you did. I burned it in the ether of the circle outside in my circle. So I knew you were gonna get nailed. I saw the booster. Oh, yep, yep, yep. I'm good to. Sorry for delayed response. Well, you know how that is. You are the Weed Witch. You know what, Weed Witch? I was gonna call you earlier. I had something I wanted to talk to you about, and then when I went to call you, I couldn't remember what it was. I've been having a lot of problems like that. I've been kind of dizzy and um, going through a lot of doing a lot of realm work, and so it's been kind of discombobulating me. Okay, it's apparent that both targets of the breakup spell have been having problems, but this week it seems things are good, are going okay with them again. So don't know. So far, small progress. Yay. Thank you. You did my love spell on April 12th. Should I email you or text you messenger for a love booster? Um, it's good to wait a full moon cycle or when you start seeing movement. But there is a movement, I think, already. And text you. Okay, well, yeah, just you can just let me know. Breakup didn't happen. Breakups don't happen overnight. No. You have to realize that when you're doing a breakup, especially if they're married, then you have to wait for a whole, like, soul tie to be cut. And that's a lot. And papers have to be filed, and you're moving around whole families and properties, and they take a while, but they do happen a lot, but it takes time. But if it's just like a side chick or whatever, that usually doesn't take too long. So it just depends on the situation. And a lot of times they'll do the back and forth dance. So they'll come back to you, and then they'll go back to the other person and back to the other person, and they shift the energy around when they do that. And so they'll like come back to you, and that'll feel good, and then it'll take the pressure off of them, and then they'll start going back to the other person, and then it comes back on them, and then they go back, and it's a pain in the ass, but that does happen sometimes too. Orange. That's Belial's. Belial's. Maybe I will remind you. Yeah. My my target is on me. And guess who target the breakup spell was paying attention to when they were having problems? Yes. Mine was almost a year ago, and it's too late for a booster. Well, are you seeing energy movement? Is there any kind of movement going on, Kim? Um, it would depend on if there's the back and forth energy, then yes, you could still do a booster. But if there's no energy, then you probably will need to recast after waiting that long. Tried to argue with me, but just cut him off. Kindness. Yep, that's what was happening. Also, I sent him a message last Friday night, and we had a pleasant conversation. Sure, pleasant. I got a better response than I anticipated. Yay! That's good. Progress. I've had a lot of testimonies come in. I'll tell you one testimony that I didn't put in the coven. That's pretty exciting. I did a prosperity for a client, I don't know, a couple months ago, and my client didn't have a job and was looking for a job and trying to get a job and struggling with it, and now has 5 jobs. And so my client took all 5 jobs. They're all from working from home. And she's doing the paperwork for all 5 of them. And then she's going to just do them all and then decide which one she likes, which one she doesn't like, and then keep the ones that she likes and get rid of the ones that she's not, that aren't as good. Atheist. Oh, ways to go. That's so cool. Hi, Happy. So I'm not, that's a lot of jobs. Yes. And they're good jobs. That's the crazy thing. And I think 2 of them she didn't even apply for. They just called her and said, "We think you would be we think you would be good for this one and this one." And then she you know, she went in for interviews for them, and she got them. So, uh-oh, my battery's going dead. Hang on, I got to get my charger. Hold on. Let's see. How does that happen? Alright. Hold on. I will fix it. Faithless. Alright, I think I got it. Okay. Alright, do we get it? Yay, we saved it. I suspect there will be back and forth. Push and pull. Ugh, I hate that. And I know this is a process that will take a bit of time, so I'm just trying to be patient. So let's see what else. I got another one that I'm pretty excited about because I've been working on him for a while. And you know, yeah. Some guys, they think that you'll always be there like a backup chick or whatever. Yeah, they assume you'll always be there. And so they're always running off and then coming back and then running off and coming back. And I hate that. So I have a couple of those. And then I have a couple of narcissists. And they're all coming around, but it's taken a little bit of work on them. And they have to learn their little lessons. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is sometimes. Alright, let's see. Azula, I do the energy ball. Yes. Admit I was a bit bummed earlier. I think both targets are spending time together tonight, but I know the gods are working on it. I'm happy. Yeah, he doesn't have a chance. Do you think we should recast for my situation or no because I have puppets? Well, one of your targets I just took out of, well, for a long time was under in an anthill under the gargoyle in the circle, and then I brought her in and put her in the worms, and I just took her out yesterday. And and so I've been doing a little bit of stuff with her because I feel like she kind of got neglected in the whole mix of things. So, um, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Um, I would like to put them in the iron cage and do a breakup and put them in the iron cage with the fates. That's what I would like to do with them. But we'll see. Um, I don't know. I have a lot of stuff going on with a lot of different clients. And I have a couple of people who've been contacting me and then asking me like the same question in 20 different ways. And it's like asked and answered, asked and answered. Please don't do that to me. Like, I don't have time for that. And it's really rude. And so if I just cut you off and stop talking to you, that's why. Okay. But that's why I did that. If I cut you off and quit talking to you, it's because you ask the same question a million times. You don't listen to my answer, and therefore I don't want to work with you. I don't have time for that. Like, if you're going to ask me something and then not listen to my answer, and then you're going to light me up on Facebook, light me up on YouTube, light me up on email and on Messenger, asking me the same questions over and over and over just to be a pest, don't bother me. I won't talk to you. So then you get removed and blocked. Yeah, and they're not even my client. Like, I've never even cast for them. Well, what if this? Well, what if that? Well, what if this? I'm like, well, that's why you're doing the spell, you know? Well, what if he, even after you did the spell, what if he doesn't want to talk to me? Well, I don't know. What if? It's like a stupid question. Stupid. Anyways, don't bother me. You obviously haven't done any research of your own, and there's no guarantees in magic. Sometimes the gods have other plans for you. All I do is cast for you. I feel like if a person is going to have doubts, they shouldn't ask for a spell casting. Exactly. Do better research on your own. I'm not here to teach you or educate you. I'm just a spellcaster. That's it. Just a little old spellcaster. So I'm not here to educate you on witchcraft. There's a million channels for that. But you can always bend free will. You can always bend it. But the thing that people need to remember, it's not so much free will. To me, I think it's more of personality. Like, if that's their personality and that's what kind of person they are, they're always going to be that way. They might quit for a little while or, come back to you, but then later on they're going to do it again with someone else. They're always going to be They're always going to go back to their naughty habits. And people like that are best to be put in the poppets. Like, if you're like in a committed relationship with them, or you have invested a lot of time and money in them, or you have a child with them, or there's a lot of circumstances to where I feel like it's justifiable to put them in a poppet. But if it's just like someone you have a crush on, you've never even met them, or you've never, that's just dumb. You don't want to put that person in a puppet. That's ridiculous. You know, no. But, if you've like invested all these years of your life and they've made a lot of promises to you and you've given them, you know, everything you had, and they did certain things, or they, whatever. There's a million situations where I feel it's acceptable or appropriate to put them in a poppet, and I'll put them in a poppet. And that's my choice to do that because I'm a caster. But I'm not gonna like, if it's a ridiculous thing and I'm not gonna, then I won't do it. I'll just be like, you just need to get over it. You're being cuckoo, you know. And that doesn't happen very often, but occasionally it does happen. Or occasionally I'll get someone who won't tell me the truth. They won't tell me the truth. And then it comes out later. And then I'm like, oh, so you lied about this whole thing? No, I didn't lie. I just didn't tell you. Well, guess what? That's still lying. I know. Decline. Yep, and now you have an issue to deal with, don't you? You have to tell the truth. Don't lie to your witch. I know witchcraft is powerful and has been proven to work. I'm not a witch, but I have read about it for the last 20 years and have always been fascinated by it. I know. You have to have faith in the spell work and say, hell. Say when we get back together, not if. Yes. That's right. Positive. Hello, darling. How are you? Anyways, I'm going to get off of here, and I am going to get started on my emergency spells first, and then I think I'm going to do a prosperity spell tonight for a certain TR. Yes, I like it. And I don't know. We're going to work on some things and get some things done in here tonight. I'm not going to do too much because I'm a little spun from some things that I've been going through in my own path, and I'm really excited about it and can't wait to be able to share it with one of my other groups. But yes, I just wanted to get on and say hello and tell you guys that all is well. And I love you, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you soon. All right. Peace out. It's gradual.